presentation of BFA Sports.
The captains for Williamstown, Harold Hill, Zach Zerby, and Dominic Lozzi. For Williamstown, for Millville, Jacob Zerby, and Sarah Furnish.
And there they are, the Williamstown Braves getting ready to take the field tonight. Welcome to BFA Sports coverage of Williamstown Braves football tonight. Live from George Ormsby Field in Williamstown, it's the Braves at 0-2 in the season as they host the defending state champion Millville Thunderbolts. We are live here tonight on a steamy night in Williamstown. The sky was threatening a little bit, but apparently that storm threat has passed and it's just plain old hot right now. I'm Chris Lozzi with the crew here tonight. Hoping you'll enjoy this one on BFA. The Braves have been outscored 56-7 in 2 contests this year. The first one was an Atlantic City defeat where they did score 28-7, and then the second one they were shut out Friday against Kingsway. And the Braves won the toss. They deferred, so that means that Millville will get the ball first. And when you look at Millville, hello everybody. When you look at Millville, you look at some of the star power that they have. It all starts though with Lozzi Brooks, number 1, junior wide receiver. He has a choice of either Alabama or Georgia, to give you an idea of the star power that he possesses. Another Zamat is a quarterback. This time it is Jacob Zamat. Of course, you had Josh Zamat. He is on his way. He's actually at Stony Brook now. And also look out for Demir White, number 22. He, a running back, he has offers from 3 Power 5 schools. And Power 5 would be those 5 conferences: Big 12, ACC, SEC, Pac-10. And if Coffee were here, he would tell me the other one. So Braves getting ready to take the field tonight. Here on BFA, it's the Thunderbolts of Millville, the defending state champions, and the Williamstown Braves, and they're ready to take the field as we get closer to kickoff here tonight. Again, a very steamy night. You want to take a peek at the weather right now, it's plain old hot. 85 degrees, it feels like 109 in this booth. And we just got some sort of notification that we're going to have the band with the national anthem. So we can tell you this, that tonight's game is brought to you by Liberty Fence in South Jersey and by the Pizza Hut. Nobody out-pizzas the Hut. And your local Toyota dealer, Toyota of Turnersville. Oh, what a feeling to drive a Toyota. And now we're standing here for our national anthem.
And now please direct your attention to midfield as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be played by the Williamstown High School Marching Braves.
As is tradition, there go the Braves to the Chop House crowd, the home of the Braves, as we get ready for tonight's contest. Temperature kickoff 81 degrees. The threat of rain is behind us. I'm Chris Lozzi. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Braves football here on BFA. The setup is very simple for the Braves. 0-2 in the season. They're looking for any kind of an identity. You're outscored 56-7 in 2 games, but last night on the Ron Gordon coaches show, he said there's a lot of positives, and if you take a look and break down those 2 losses, 1 break here and 1 break there, and he says that they were in it. Well, tonight they're going to need as many breaks as possible, and they're going to have to play most likely a perfect game against one of the best teams in South Jersey in the Millville Thunderbolts. And here, hey, thank you very much. See, I say it here and it comes out there. And so Millville won, Williamstown won the toss, they deferred, so they will kick, which means we'll see that very explosive Millville offense on the field. Keaton Acello was doing the kicking for the Braves for the longest time, but now it looks like it's going to be Angelo Mastro, number 68. The Millville losses, they come in 1-1. They played against Toms River in the Battle at the Beach in Ocean City, which gets bigger and bigger every year. And they lost that game by 4. Many believe were 2 of the best schools in South Jersey. It's Tehran Hale back deep for the kick from Mastro. Question is, will he see it? Warm night in Williamstown. Hope you enjoy it on BFA, and it's a pop fly. There's no chance of a return from Hare, and it's a little down on the ground, and the Braves have it. A special teams blunder by Millville, and it's recovered at the Thunderbolt 29-yard line. And Jackson Colbert came up with it. Nobody saw that coming. Ron Gordon hit the deck on that chest bump, but watch what happened here. There's Colbert underneath at the scramble. It was almost like a pop fly, so we now get the Brave offense to start, and they're in great shape at the 29-yard line. Right away they open up with Aiden Davidson, quarterback, the lefty, and he'll throw it on first down with a fake. Rolls out and just gets it away. And is it caught? No. They're saying that Prunty was out of bounds. Prunty is the freshman, has the only touchdown reception of the season. So it's a 2nd down and 10. Just underway tonight. Williamstown with the recovery on what would appear to be an onside kick, a pop fly. You're looking at Aiden Davidson, 2nd down in the pocket to throw it. Going deep and incomplete. Again, Prunty, but the coverage was there from Keshawn Jones and a 3rd down. Clock stops with 11:11 to go. First minute of play, some fireworks from the Braves, but now they're going to have to do something with it. Two incompletes. 3rd down coming up. Pressure coming. There was the screen, and it's almost picked off. And that would have gone a long way. A Sear Cornish, the linebacker, read it beautifully, but he couldn't come up with it. It'll be 4th down. So the Braves have done thus far a 3 and out after getting an onside kick recovery at the Millville 29. And oh boy, Cornish gets that. He's gone. So 4th down. See what the Braves do. They need the 19-yard line. It is Davidson. It is Zerby in the backfield. And now we got a whistle right off the bat, and Williamstown will call a timeout. So Ron Gordon will take a timeout. We'll take it with him. First minute of play. No score tonight here in Williamstown on BFA.
Pizza Hut's stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh.
So, following the timeout, it is a 4th and 10 at the 29-yard line. That is Davidson. Be by himself. Look at this formation. How about 4 to the right? 4 receivers. And Aiden to throw it. And he's got a man, and it's down to the 13-yard line. That is a first down, and that is Jordan Foley. How about that design from Nick Seidenberg? Well, you knew somebody had to be open when you send 4 like that. And all Foley did was like a 10 and turn around and got the catch, and it's a first down. Now they're saying run the clock. We have it run. And now they're going to have to stop it. So now we're going to have to get the clock fixed. I'm not sure. Jim Banner's our referee tonight. What time did he say he wanted? Huh? Tomorrow. So now they're going to wait. We'll adjust it. Here we go. First down, Harold Hill's first touch to the right side, and not much, and then a flag comes in as well. He's dropped at the 20. It's going to be a loss on the play. Now we'll check the flag.
We won a victory, and what we want we get.
Usually in the area of holding. You know who it's on. We'll just have to wait and see. It is against the Braves. Penalties killed Williamstown Friday. 146 yards. As we'll go through the stats and we'll get the exact. And I know so because Wade Inge sent it to me. So we just got to go back to Friday. There it is. How about this? 16 total penalties, 143 yards back then. So now it is 1st and 20. First touch for Raheem Thomas. Not much on that play. A couple of yards on the gain. Jamal Wallace on the stop for Millville. And that'll bring up the second down. And about 17. Thomas again, and he is met in the backfield, and everybody there for the Millville defense. Joseph Zamat. That's a big loss on the play. And that'll put the ball all the way back to the Millville 28. By the way, the first down marker is the 9-yard line. So how about a 3rd down and 19? First few minutes, first quarter, Williamstown trying to capitalize on the onside, and it's a pick at the 15-yard line. That is Zamat again. This time he returns it from Millville up to the 44.
Interception, number 4, Joseph Zamat. Tackle by number 50, Lewis.
There's the dreaded timeout. Turnover. Now we're going to get the clock right. Trying to get the clock right. Nope, that's not working. So here we go with the offense. And they are exciting. Jacob Zamat, quarterback. First down to put it up. Deep ball. There's Brooks. Touchdown. 56 yards, first play. Lozzi Brooks. This was a no doubt about her. One play, 56 yards. Here it is again with 3 wideouts to the near side. A little stop and go, and it was all over. Holloman took the bait on the stop. Brooks did the go. And just like that, Millville strikes first. That's Reggie Holly in the backfield, number 21. Not sure if Bert Ayala wants to do here, the head coach at Millville. He might wait and call a timeout. Now he's trotting Hale onto the field. Now Hale's off the field. They're going to get a delay of game here if they don't want to call the timeout. And it's a delay of game. So the ball will go back to the 8-yard line. And they'll do it again. So now from the 8. I wonder if they did that on purpose. They are going to kick. Lorenzo Lewis. Maybe he wanted the 5 yards. It's Holly to hold. And it's 7-0 Millville. They strike on their first play from scrimmage. Back with more after this.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like,
That is the Williamstown Special Teams. They had a place kick to start the game. They executed a Pooch onside kick, recovered by Jackson Colbert at the Millville 29, but Aiden Davidson was picked off, and then the first play following the turnover, it was Jacob Zamat, 56 yards to Lozzi Brooks. And now Lewis to kick it away. Harold Hill was back deep. As the umpire tonight, Mike DeLaurentis. Lewis, 2-step kick from the 8. This is Hill to about the 28. So Williamstown back on offense. They trail now 7-0. Got to try to fix the clock, but a problem. We're working on it. David, it just says pending. There's nothing I can do about that. All right, we have 8:37 to go here in the first. We'll see if we can fix that. Our score is correct on the board, and it's a 1st and 10. And they mark it at the 28-yard line. Davidson again. That's a fake count. Now he's got Zerby in the backfield as well. So we're going to see if we can fix that little score bug. Zerby's first touch dropped, 3-yard loss, and they're fired up. Tayshawn Newman, 6'3", 210 on the defensive end, and they are very fast. There's just nowhere to go. So a second down now and 13. With the ball back now at the 25. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right. That's Zerby, and he can't hang on to it. And it wouldn't have gone for much anyway because Xavier McBride was right there to light him up. The junior linebacker, 3rd down and 13. Now we got all kinds of problems with the clock. So, can we fix that, Dave? We're going to try that again? That's fine. All right, we'll do what we can. The score is correct, and I'll keep you abreast of the time. 7:49. Clock is stopped on the incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 14. The Braves need the 38. Did they get them to jump? They did not. Boy, it looked like Shaquem Sept jumped across, but officials say he did not. And Davidson fakes, throws open, 1st down near midfield. Raymond Wade. Do we have a flag? Again, 146 yards and penalties last week. Where's the flag here? Nice clean pocket for Davidson. He hits Wade on the slant. Jim Banner. It is against the Braves, apparently. So they're going to check to say the end of the run was the 42, which means they got the 1st down. So there's Bert Ayala saying that we'll take the penalty then. Let's see what we got. Oh, sideline warning. So therefore, no yardage. So it is a 1st down. So move the sticks for the Braves if they get a sideline warning, which is just a warning on the first offense. Or are they stepping it off after the fact? Looks like they are, but they are going to give the 1st down. So the end of the run was the 42, and we got it back up and running. There we go. Let's try it again. So I'm at a loss now. They have the ball back at the 28, and unless they call the 15-yard sideline interference. So now they're going to stop the clock again. It looks like now Joe Zamat has come off the field. And now we're ready to go. So that definitely was not a sideline warning. That was a sideline interference, which caused. And now we're going to stop the clock again. What is going on tonight? Millville making all kinds of substitution changes, not allowing the ball to get put into play. And I'm not sure why. There we go. All that, we're under 7 minutes to play. 7-0 Millville, but a 1st down for the Braves. Davidson off the high snap. In trouble. A jump throw, and it's caught. Prunty to the 48. Davidson making things happen for the Braves through the air. 25 yards, 1st down Braves. at the 6:41 mark. You want to see some athleticism here. I mean, he's going down. And he's able to just get it out there. He knew Prunty was in the area. And they spotted a yard short, but they'll give a first down to the 47. And there he is. Kaishin Prunty. Meanwhile, handoff and good yardage on first down. Zerby goes down to the Millville 47. That's a gain of about 5. It'll bring up second down and 5 into Millville territory as we approach 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now you got Hill and Prunty at the bottom of the screen. Davidson again at the controls. And somebody moved. And that somebody is Kareem Prunty, his older brother. So that'll push the Braves back 5, and it'll be a second down and 10, and they'll stop the clock with 5:48 to go. Five-yard penalty brings it back to the 48-yard line. So officially second down and 9. Another Brave penalty. And the ball back on the Brave side of the field, and a high snap that Davidson's got to cover, and he will. All the way back to the 28. That is a 19-yard loss. And a 3rd and 26. And once again with this Brave team, you have life, and then all of a sudden you don't. Wow. As we tick down to 5 minutes left here in the first, and it's a 3rd and 26 coming up.
Let's go, Brave!
I'll tell you now, Aiden Davidson can't even see the first down. And another high snap. And Davidson is able to cover it, this time all the way back at the 5. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 2 very bad snaps that have put the Braves in a big, big hole here. Can't have that. And this is a solo punting on 4th and 52. And that kick is out of bounds. Not a very good kick. They will spot it. My goodness. At the 24-yard line. Wow. And they get the 23. 18-yard punt. Millville back on offense with 3:49 to go here in the first, and they lead 7-0. They've run exactly one play from scrimmage, and it was a 56-yard touchdown from Zamat to Lozzi Brooks. First down for Zamat. Clean pocket underneath. Hare breaks the tackle, and Hale is to the 10, and then he's cracked out of bounds by Acello. But down to the 10-yard line, that's a pickup of 14. There is a flag down in the backfield. And we'll check the flag. Thrown by the umpire, and Jim Banner's going to tell us right now. How come we're not getting his audio? We should be getting his audio. In any event, that's a personal foul, so that's going to make it a first down and 25. Clock stop, 3:34 to go in the first. We got mass confusion here. So now the ball is at the 38. First down, 25 yards to go for Sept and the Thunderbolts. Got 2 wideouts. Quick toss underneath. Jaden Everett down to the 18. So he got 17 of them. And it'll bring up a second down and 8. Thunderbolts, no huddle. There's Sept. That's a handoff. That's Demir White. That's Demir White. And that's Demir White into the end zone. He is another special player from down there in Millville. And it winds up being a touchdown. The brilliance that Demir White just showed on that run. A junior running back, everybody salivating at the next level looking at him. Breaks not 1, 2 tackles, and then he's into the end zone. So that's what Millville does. They're very solid. 14-0, Millville.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh.
Braves football here on BFA Sports is brought to you by Pizza Hut. There it is. Score big deals on stuffed crust pizzas, tasty wings, breadsticks, and more with fast delivery all through the Pizza Hut app at pizzahut.com. Special thanks to the Heron family and their South Jersey Pizza Hut team. And by Liberty Fence in South Jersey. For 3 generations, the Liberty Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood PVC or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings and landscape packages, Liberty Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. And by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville, located in the Auto Mall. 14-0 to score, Millville in front. And another kickoff and another return for Harold Hill, and he wipes out at the 21-yard line. And we got whistles. Now we're going to check this flag. Jim Banner's a busy boy thus far. Not sure if we see anything on the replay. Not really. Nothing to speak of. And we're still waiting. And it's against the Braves. Jim will tell us. It's a hold on the return. And 1st and 10 with 2:54 to go. In the first quarter, it's 14-0 Millville. We're trying to advance it. It is 14-0. That is Zerby in motion. He takes the snap. Little trickery, and it falls incomplete. Wade was down there, might have been deflected, and it's 2nd and 10. David, I went and moved the score, and unfortunately I still have 13. So it should be 14, right? So the Braves have the ball at the 12 and the second down. There it is. I say it here, it comes out there. Second down, the ball is at the 12. Davidson gets away from one, and he hits Prunty. Is he in bounds? They're saying he was. So it's a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a manageable 3rd down and 3. Clock is stopped with 2:36 to go. See what the Braves come up with here. Haven't done much on the ground, but the air has been somewhat successful, especially over the middle. See what Nick Seidenberg dials up on 3rd down. It's a handoff up the middle, and it goes no place. Maybe to the line of scrimmage, and that is it for Thomas. And a 4th down. So there's 2:15 to go, and it's a 4th and 3, and we get another punt. From Zerby. Fair catch with a flag down at the 47-yard line made by Hale. And now we'll check the flag. It was thrown right away. So we'll check it. Let's see if we can get the mic working. Jim Banner. See, if you stand up, you get a breeze in out here. Try standing up, Dave. What do you think? No, because you have to come over here. How about that? Millville had 12 on the field, and the play went off. That's illegal participation, and that should be 15 yards, and that should be a 1st down. That's exactly what it is. So they're going to mark that ball 15 yards. It goes up to the 34-yard line. And how about this? The Braves get a gift. They get a 1st and 10 with 12 on the field for Millville on special teams. So the Braves will be back on offense. Hang on. So we'll get his mic fixed with 1:50 and a 1st and 10. Thunderbolts show some pressure. Looks like they back off. They have 9 in the box on 1st and 10. That's Hill in motion. That's Thomas, and he is buried. There's just nowhere to run against this Millville defensive line, and there's a Sear Cornish again. So no gain on the play, and it's a 2nd down and 10. We have 1:30 left in just the 1st quarter. It is 14-0. Would you believe Trey Turner homered again? 1-0 good guys against the Marlins, and now the clock is stopped, and this will be an official's timeout. Okay, not sure what's going on with this. Hill again in motion. Quick drop, quick toss. Brunty off his hands. And believe it or not, Keshawn Jones had a chance at it. And it's 3rd down and 10. This has been a long first quarter. We tested that microphone, though. It was working in the stands. I don't know why it's not working.
Let's go, babe!
Anyway, 3rd and 10. 50 seconds. Quarter number 1. Davidson looks. Zerby's open, but needed to get away and couldn't. And only gets a yard. And then he's spun down by Xavier McBride. That will not be the last play of the quarter because there's 37 seconds left. So 4th down. Zerby booms it all the way back. Look at this bounce. What a bounce this takes. Down to the 9-yard line. How about this? 55-yard punt for Zach Zerby, and it buries Millville all the way back at their 9. Well, they'll take over up 14-0 with 3 seconds left here in the first.
While they are still hot. Once again, Chick-fil-A sandwiches available at both concession stands, home and away. Limited availability. Get them while they're hot.
So 1st and 10, Thunderbolts. They're all the way back at their 9. I'm setting the clock for you. 2.5 seconds left. So we'll put it on 2. So barring a penalty, this should be the final play of the first quarter, and it's been a long one here. So officially, with the ball at the 8, folks, that is a 60-yard punt for Zerby. Now here is Zamat. Touchdown pass and a touchdown run. That's a backward pass. Doesn't matter. There's Hale, and with a flag down, Hale to the 25 as we end the first quarter with a penalty. And now we'll check the flag. Jim Banner, we hope we get his mic fixed. It is a hold against the Thunderbolts. So that'll wipe out what would have been a 17-yard gain, and we will switch sides once they step it off. But they're going to have an untimed down, so we can't switch sides, and that's what they're calling them back for. And I don't think the guys know that yet. Sometimes you have to do a little bit more than just do play-by-play, right? So we fixed that. We got the PA to make the correct announcement that it's an untimed down. The penalty will be half the distance, so the ball will be back at the 4. And we now have a first down and 14 on what would be the final play of the first quarter. Again, what I said, barring a penalty, and we had a penalty. So it's actually zeros on the clock, and this is an untimed down. With Zamat from the gun. It's Jones in motion, and it's a handoff, and that is Demir White. And White gets the penalty yardage back, and that will end the first quarter here tonight in Williamstown. Millville up 14-0. Second quarter coming up on BFA.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sunset.
Start of the second quarter here on BFA. Chris Lozzi, BFA Sports, one half crew here, one half crew at Hamilton tonight. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and see what Hamilton is doing in their contest against Highland. Tonight's game, by the way, is brought to you by Pizza Hut. Score big deals on stuffed crust pizzas, tasty wings, breadsticks, and more with fast delivery all through the Pizza Hut app at pizzahut.com. Special thanks to the Heron family and their South Jersey Pizza Hut team. Also brought to you by Liberty Fence. For 3 generations, the Liberty Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood, PVC, or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings, and landscape packages, Liberty Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. When you want to take your backyard or landscaping to the next level, rush to your laptop and blitz your way to www.libertyfence.com and by Toyota of Turnersville, your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Second down and 9 for Millville as we start the second quarter. And it was Jamal Wallace getting his handoff. And that's a gain of about 5, and they'll bring up a third down. Third down, Braves are going to get a stop. Well, now they're hold on now. It's the 18-yard line is the spot. I think they're signaling a first down. It looked like, though, they stopped them. But the official on the bottom of the screen killed the clock. And it is not. It's a fourth down. So fourth down and about 1. And a first down across the 20. And that's Wallace. So it was close, but Millville goes for it. Why not? That electrifying offense that they have, and they have a first down at the 20-yard line. $11 minutes. First half. There's a look at Demir White. Millville in their orange tonight with the white tops. Zamat to throw it. In trouble, going down. Braves get to him. There goes a fired up Raheem Thomas. First sack of the game. And just as we say that, Ruben Lozada goes down. And he is in obvious pain. It stops the clock with 10:25 left. And a big loss for Millville. See, we have that again. I'll tell you what, that was really good pressure because Thomas came in untouched. And we talked to Julian Gravener, the defensive coordinator, last night. And I said to him, I said, you got to dial up some pressure. He said, I have, Chris, I have. And he was right. He did it against Kingsway, and he did tonight at the right time. And that's a big loss on the sack by Raheem Thomas. Lozada helped off the field. The ball is back at the 8-yard line. where it's 2nd down and 22. And we'll wait. And we'll wind it up. Right now. Long way to go for the Thunderbolts here. 2nd down, they're back. Looks like at their 9-yard line. Here is Sept in the pocket, rifles it too far, and it's incomplete. Through the hands of Hale. He was open. So now it'll be 3rd down and 22. How about 10:07? That's Teron Hale. And Jaheim Holloway, and then of course Tamir White, who has a touchdown run. Sept on 3rd down. Chased out again. Just does get away. More pressure, in trouble, still running, and he is caught from behind. Great defensive pressure by the Braves again. Jordan Kennedy finally stops him. That's another tackle, not for a loss, but good pressure. About 2 yards on the run, and a 4th and 20, and a good stop, and a great defensive series for Julian Gravener. That's a coverage sack. Nobody's open in the secondary. And Sept can't do anything with it, and then finally the Braves catch up to him. Hill back at the 45. Chance to flip the field here. Sept's punt, and Hill fair catches at the Millville 48. Why not? 29-yard punt, nothing on the return. And with 9:14 to go, and the clock is still running. Let's stop the clock. Stop the clock. See, trying to stop the clock. I think they're getting together now. So they're going to fix the clock now. New scoreboard here, I'm not sure. I think they're going to put 9:20. Here we go.
Yeah, 9:20. 9:20. Yeah, hang on.
Wonder if I get paid extra for this. So 1st down and 10 for the Braves. They got a nice stop on defense. And if you look at that series, the Braves are able to do something in this ball game. By the way, Aiden Davidson at quarterback. Shown some flashes. 1st down, shoulder fake over the middle. Jordan Foley, what a design, and Foley he's going to get into the end zone. 48 yards for the Braves. Aiden Davidson to Jordan Foley. How about that? Well, he bit on the shoulder fake. Watch it again, right there. They let him go, and that was the end of that. Joseph Zamat was somewhere in center field. Thought he had help over the top. He didn't. And Foley goes in untouched. And look at Ron Gordon, the Williamstown coach.
It was me, I did that.
One play. How about that? And the extra point is blocked. So it'll go down as a 48-yard touchdown. Aiden Davidson to Jordan Foley. It's 14-6 here on BFA.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh. Sunset.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
9:08 to go. First half. How about the Braves? A 48-yard touchdown. Aiden Davidson to Jordan Foley. Extra point was blocked, and it's 14-7. I don't know if that was Christian Camacholi, who was 38 on the roster, but 37 in uniform. Had the kick blocked. And that touchdown has breathed some life into this crowd here in Williamstown. Right on cue. That's a line drive, that's a live ball, and it's covered by the Thunderbolts at the 40-yard line. And that was Tyshawn Newman who was able to come up with it. And Millville goes back on offense. They have a 14-6 lead. 3 minutes gone, second quarter tonight here on BFA. David, what is this? Is this a ball on? Is that a graphic that we're going to change or what? See ball on? See it? Been meaning to ask you that. Figure that out. So first down for the Bolts. And Jacob Samat. Motion, and this play is shut down. They have 12 on the field. Millville had 12 on the field, but they caught it, so it's only an illegal substitution. So it'll be 5 yards. Yep. Yes, sir. Ah, here we go. First and 15 following the flag. And the ball is back at the 33. There's a good look at Zamat, and you can see the crowd. Well-traveled Millville, of course, the Williamstown side. Stacked. They throw a screen. Keyshawn Jones, flagged down, and this one's coming back. I don't know if it's a crackback. I looked down at the last second. And now we'll check the flag. It's a hold. So now the play ended at the 38. You want to do a second down and 14, or do you want to push them back? And I think that's the decision now for Ron Gordon. He's not sure yet. He's taking them back. So the ball will be back at the 25, and it's now 1st and 24, and that's not a good sign. If that's for Lozada, we'll check out that. That's an ambulance, folks. And it just went by. First and 24. There's the ambulance. Pitch on the ground. And they're going to rule that a forward pass and incomplete. And you heard the whistle come in. And we'll take a look at that one again. I don't know. Let's see. Full screen, David, what you got? Oh, can you do it again? Back it up if you can. If you can back that up, that would be great. Let's see. No, we're not going to be able to see, right? That's fine. Maybe. David Virgilio hard at work. That's all right. Second down, 24. 8.5 to go. Zamat. Pocket is clean for him. Now he chased out. Dumps it underneath. Look out. Brooks has got room. And he's out of bounds. He will have a Millville first down at midfield. They needed 24. They got 25. And that'll stop the clock at 8:20.
First down, Millville.
That's Demir White now to the right of Zamat on first down. Zamat to throw it. Step up. Deep ball far side. And Brooks, did he get it? Did he run out of room? They're not sure. They're talking. They're waiting. They're still waiting. There's no signal yet. And he is... There's a flag down anyway, but the result is a catch. They're spotting the ball where he got it, but it's going to come back anyway, apparently. They're ruling this a catch. Do we have that again? That's the official. They're ruling a catch. And it was a hold against Millville. So, don't touch the clock, David. I'll do it. It's got to be. You know what? If it's any hotter, they should come in and say, "You want towels for the sauna?" Am I right or wrong, Dave? You need another shirt, cuz. How about this? The first down and 20. And the ball is back at the 40-yard line. Did you see the arm strength from Zamat? Amazing. 4 wide receivers for Zamat. First down again, steps up, underneath, incomplete. Zerby was there to break it up. Second down. There's Zach, one of the captains. We met him last night on the Ron Gordon show at the House of Brews. There's a word intense. It's him right there, number 8. You know, if we had Ron Malillo here in the booth, we'd be all right with the. He did a nice job on the iPad, didn't he? Yeah. With 8:03 to go, it's second down and 20 for the Bolts. Here's Zamat. They tried Demir White off the right side. He breaks one tackle, dancing his way, and gets to the 49. A nifty run for Demir White. And he'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. So they'll mark it at the 49. They need the Williamstown 40. There's a look at Jacob Zamat. At the controls for Millville tonight, up by 8. And that'll stop the clock. And a Williamstown timeout. So they'll take their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 left. We'll take it with them. 7:19 to go. We'll straighten this all out when we come back here on BFA.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh, sunset.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that
Logos. Tonight's game on BFA is brought to you by Pizza Hut. No one out pizzas the Hut. Liberty Fence in South Jersey. And Toyota of Turnersville. It's a 3rd and 11. Back to action with the Williamstown timeout. They've got 1 left. And off the low snap, Zamat dropped by Everett. Jaden Everett couldn't hang on to it. I'm not sure what Ronnie Gordon is signaling no for. But 4th down and another Millville punt. How about this? Jim Murphy's tuning in. Another Williamstown parent. I told him it's hot in here. He's like, stay cool. I was like, yeah, that's nice. How am I going to do that? 4th down. Thanks, Jim. Low snap, going for it. Zamat, back, pedals, throws. What a catch by Brooks. It's a 1st down as he went way up to get it at the 38-yard line. And a conversion on 4th and 11 for Millville. And as our good friend Coffee would say, as we go to the replay, I'll save it. Watch this. I mean, it's a straight drop for Zamat, and he knew right away that was one of those jump balls, and a high point from Lozzi Brooks. What a catch. Prunty took him down, but it's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Millville. 6.5 to go here in the 1st half. Zamat over the middle, and it was behind Jaden Everett and incomplete. He's trying to get it to Everett. And the clock has stopped with 6:29 to go. Second and 10 coming up for Millville. I think Zamat wishes he had that one back because Everett was open in the flat. Bring up 2nd down. So now you have the graphic that says 2nd and 10. It says 2nd and 10 again. Okay, that'll work. Think we'd order some ice at halftime? Order some ice and then just dunk our heads in it? That is Zamat. A whistle at the snap. What do we got? A delay of game against Millville. So they're certainly by no stretch are they running a clean game. 12 on the field, delay of game, illegal participation. I'm sure Wade Inge is tuning in. He'll get the penalties for us like he always does. And we're going back to 2nd down and 15. It's tough to work this thing because you got the, here we go. On 2nd down, Zamat, far side. Was it caught at the 30? They're saying it was a catch. Catch by Kashawn Jones. Take a look at that one again. But this is good for 12, and it's a 1st down. And, yeah. See nothing wrong with that right at the marker. Well, they're going to say short 3rd and 1. And more whistles and a Williamstown timeout. Ron Gordon takes his last timeout with 5:52 to go. A timeout, Braves. They are out for the 1st half.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sunset.
Interesting call by Ron Gordon. If you look at the bottom of the screen underneath Williamstown Braves, you'll see that it says 0 timeouts left. Meanwhile, it's a 3rd down and a yard. Just fix that. 5:39 to go. 14-6 our score. Millville is in front. There's the situation. 3rd down and short, and the officials are getting together. Oh, I say it here, it comes out there. Wade Inge, you are the man. 9 penalties, 79 yards for Millville. Now what do we got? We got to get that mic fixed. Let's see. Well, I'm not sure what he said because the mic didn't work, but we're going to fix that. In any event, they did not step any yardage back. I wonder if it's the clock again. I think it's the clock. Yeah, because they're looking at the scoreboard. I'm not sure what was just announced, but we're going to fix that. The ball is at the 29. This is a fairly big play on 3rd down and 1. So Zamat in the backfield has got Jamal Wallace. Hale at the bottom of the screen. Jones in the slot. How about these weapons? 3rd down. Instead, it's Wallace. 1st down, Millville to the 25. And a flag down. See what we got here. So they're moving it forward. Let's see. Come on, Jim. Let's get that mic working. Talk louder. Dead ball foul. Appears to be an unsportsmanlike that's going to go against Millville. So that means they'll have the 1st down, and then they'll step it off at the end of the play. So we'll change that. It'll be 1st and 10 for Millville, and then when we resume play, we'll have 5:28 to go until halftime. So 5:28 to go. And the whistle comes right now. So at the 38, a first down. Big penalty, 15-yarder, but it came after the first down conversion. So first down for Sept and the Thunderbolts. That's Jacob in the slot, throws it near side, nobody there, receiver fell, and there's a flag. And Wade turned around and looked at the official. And now we'll check that. We got another line judge. They're going to talk about it. They may pick this up. Well, they're going to call pass interference. He didn't throw the flag, though. Now, Ron Gordon wants a word with that official. And I don't know if he's going to get a word with him and get an explanation, but now that's a 15-yard penalty, and that's a first down. So from the 38, we'll go to the 23, and at the 5:02 mark, in a game that has gone so slow, Millville is just about in the red zone. Not sure what happened. There was definitely contact. Not sure what they had. Sept, blitz coming, Kennedy chasing him, and Sept got away. Now he's got room. Now he throws in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Brooks was in there somewhere, and Sept took a pop. He comes up hobbling, but another pressure near sack. Jordan Kennedy came in untouched, disrupted the flow. Now we'll see at the end. Ooh. Somebody went down low on Sept, and he is hurt. Can we run that one again, David, and slow it down where the hit on Jacob is? Now they're running the clock, and they shouldn't be running the clock. Should be 4:50 left. I think they're keeping it on the field at this point. There's a handoff. There's Demir White. He is something special. He picks up about 3, and will bring up a third down and 7. The Braves feel they got something, though. Taking a look in that on that defensive scheme, they can get Sept uncomfortable, and now he's still hobbling. As I've got 4:32. I'm sorry, I've got 4:07. They've got 3:10 on the board, which is definitely not right. Here's Sept on third down. Sidesteps, still looks, and it's picked off. That's Wade. And the Braves get the turnover. And a flag is down. There is a flag down, and it's at the 31-yard line. What do we got? If I have a guess, I'd say it was holding, because if we can zoom it in the middle, yep, that's what it was. Whomever it was that had the pressure and we couldn't see it. But they'll decline it, and the Braves will take it. The second turnover of the game for the Braves. One was on an onside kick, but who cares? The Braves have it. We've got 3:48 to go. We'll see what the correct time is. But I'm sure Jim Banner has asked one of the officials to keep the clock on the field since we've had so many clock issues with the scoreboard. So I've got 3:48 in the first and 10 now for Williamstown following the pick. They're at the 19. Davidson in trouble, got it away, Zerbe's open. And Zerbe is tracked down. It looked like it was going to be something. He only manages to get to about the line of scrimmage, and Cornish tracked him down. 3.5 to go, 2nd and 10 coming up. Glad you're with us tonight on BFA. 14-6 Millville. Here is Davidson. Fakes one way, he's going to run out, and he gets mugged, and that's a free ball. I think the Braves were able to come up with it, though. And it was Kareem Prunty who was able to come up with it. That would have been disaster. It winds up being a loss of about 5, but it's legal. Watch this again. Watch Cornish, number 8. Live at the top, replay at the bottom. Look at Cornish. Let's extract that ball from Davidson. A minute, well, we got 2:33 to go. And it's 3rd down and long, and Davidson in trouble. He'll run out of it and finds the sideline. And did a flag come in late? I think it did. A flag did come in. That should give the Braves a 1st down if it's going to hold. Joseph Zamat with the incredulous look on his face. See if we can see that again and see who it was that made contact with Davidson. So here we got 4. Let's see. That's McBride. Xavier McBride. The flag came in late. The question is, was Davidson on the sideline when contact was made? We couldn't tell from here, but it's good enough for a Williamstown 1st down. Sloppy for Millville, and Braves will keep it. And now they are at the 32. And now, one official is signaling 10 or a ball. So it's the ball. Oh, this has everything in this half. We get a chance, we'll check out the new scoreboard when we get a chance. 1st and 10 for the Braves following the late hit out of bounds. There it is, and you can see at the bottom. Well, it's bright, but it got all ads on it, all ready to go. Thank you, Jarrett Garcia on the camera. Of course, Dave Virgilio for calling the shots here in the booth. High snap, 1st down, Davidson. Rolling out, switching hands, and he'll get out of bounds at the 36. And it's a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6. The Braves have it. We don't know if that is the correct time. I doubt it is. Because the clock is still running and Davidson was out of bounds. So I don't think that's the right time. They're keeping it on the field. So I've got 2:11. See how close I am on a 2nd down and 6 for the Braves. Davidson underneath, and it's too low for Wade, incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd down. Raymond Wade with the interception, though, that short-circuited the Millville drive. And 3rd down and 6. With we believe to be 2:04 to go. Again, that's what I'm going with. Davidson. And complete the Wade again. And it's now 4th down. So it would be nice if we knew how much time was left. We'll see if we can get it on the change of possession, which should be forthcoming because the Braves are going to punt. Look at the bottom of that screen. Braves are out of timeouts, and Millville has all 3. And it's a Cello that's going to come in and punt. On a 4th down now and 4. It's blocked or it hit somebody in the backfield. I think it hit one of the Braves. And it went out of bounds. And Millville is set up. And it looks like the 35-yard line. We got to see that one again. My goodness. Let's see. Yep. Yep. That hit Kareem Prunty. Right in the back. A 1st and 10 for Millville. A chance to do something. Let's see. Hold on. So we tried to find out how much time was left. So it's a 1st and 10 for Millville. I've got 1:53. We'll see how close I am. Sept, quick toss. Far side. That's Hale. And Holloman wrapped him up. So that's no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. So now it's a guessing game as to how much time is left. Ball is at the 35. Again, I've got 1:17. Zeros on the clock, and obviously we're still playing. So the officials have the time on the field. 2nd and 10. Tamir White is in the backfield with Sept. Sept rolling out, near side, throws across his body, and it was dropped and almost intercepted. The receiver was Jaden Everett. It was behind him. And then it hit almost to the ground, and Wade had a shot at his 2nd pick of the night. In any event, if you watch it again, it falls incomplete, but watch the athleticism of Sept. You want to know why everybody's looking at him for the next level? This is why. Obviously, he's feeling better. Throws across his body, should be caught by Everett. Instead, almost picked by Wade. 3rd and 10, 43 seconds or thereabouts to go. Hale is in motion. Sept, here come the Braves, and they've got him again. 3rd sack of the night, Jack Cummins. The pressure came from the far side with Foley, and then when it collapsed, you saw Cummins get through there. Big sack for the Braves. And a Millville timeout, which we would believe with 30 seconds to go. And a 4th and 16 coming up. Is there any way we can get the correct time? Stand by. Following the Millville timeout, 4th and 15. Zamat over the middle. Incomplete. He had it there. Keshawn Jones couldn't handle it. And the ball will turn over on downs for the Braves. And again, we don't know how much time. I want to say somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 seconds, 26 seconds. We'll leave it at 25. But in any event, it's a stop for the Brave defense, and at the very least, they'll go in at halftime down by 1 score, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. We shall see. The people you see floating around the press box, Pat Gallagher just stopped by, say hello. Always a pleasure to see him. Assuming he's one of the coaches, he's given up on the first half. He came down the steps. And there's another one that came down the steps. So I'm hoping this is a safe run. And second thought, we don't have anything. Delay of game against the Braves. My goodness. Penalty number 5 on the Braves. It might be a wise idea just to take a knee here, and I think that's what they're going to do. I think that is what they're going to do. They don't know how much time's left. And now Millville's looking over, do they want to kill the clock with a timeout? And they probably don't. So that will end the first half. And it's been a lot. And we'll recap it after our halftime. But it's Millville 14, Williamstown 6 here on BFA.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good, topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh. Sunset.
So, as we welcome you back, start of the third quarter, 14-6, Millville in front of Williamstown. Chris Lozzi, the BFA Sports crew, is here. I will tell you, we're going above and beyond here. We got Jim Banner, our referee, with a stadium mic. We got that resolved, so hopefully we'll be able to hear what's going on. And I got a look from Dave Virgilio. That was a good sign, right? Okay. We'll all catch our breath and over we go. So, Williamstown, two big fourth down stops, an interception. They were able to get into the end zone, but missed the extra point. Cole Snyder, by the way, is the kicker, number 37 for Williamstown. So hopefully he'll get a chance to do something here. Lorenzo Lewis, meanwhile, is the kicker for Millville to start the second half. Again, Williamstown down by 8. Still a muggy night here in Williamstown. That's a kick short at the 13-yard line is Zerby. Can he get to the outside? Breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles, and then lost the ball out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 37. Again, the clock will be kept on the field, so we'll do our part here. So we hit quarter here, and we'll run it. So had a lane too, but instead tried to go to the outside. And the Braves will have it at the 38 in the 1st and 10 here in the third quarter. First possession for the Braves. And it's Aiden Davidson again at quarterback. Fakes the screen one way, comes back the second way for Zerby. And a nice run for Zach. He'll get to the 44. Gain of 6. Bring up second down and 4. So the clock is kept on the field, but we'll do our part to try and keep you abreast of it. Second down and short. That is Davidson. That is Raheem Thomas in the backfield. With 4 wide receivers, Harold Hill is the slot man, one of those 4 on the right. Braves got to look at that board and see down by only 1 score. Holding one of South Jersey's best to 14. It's a pitch. Thomas outside. Great speed, though. That is Tayshawn Newman, and he tracked him down. It's a loss of a couple. Newman with the defensive play, unblocked, and it was a race to the outside, and Thomas couldn't outrun him to the sideline. So a third down now and 7. 2 minutes gone here in the third. At the 41. Davidson, junior quarterback. And now they're counting down the clock here, and they did not get it off. They're going to call it delay a game just as the snap occurs. And yes, the microphone works. How about that? So the 5 yards will make it 3rd and 12. And the ball is back at the 36. Braves need their 48. Davidson with room to run on the side. Dumps it back, and Foley gets clipped up after a gain of only 4. And it'll be 4th and 8. And the Braves will punt. 48-yard touchdown pass, Jordan Foley from Aiden Davidson, the only Williamstown score. Meanwhile, 52-yard pass. Jacob Zamat, Lozzi Brooks, and a 21-yard touchdown run for Demir White. Those are the scores tonight. And on 4th down, Acello has to field the low snap. Gets it away, and it winds up being a decent kick. We'll mark it at the 26-yard line. So a 34-yard punt, nothing on the return. Millville back on offense. 8:58 to go here in the 3rd. And it's 14-6 Millville. Tonight's game is brought to you by... See if we can do it the right way this time. What do you think? Go for it, David. Pizza Hut. Score big deals on stuffed crust pizzas, tasty wings, breadsticks, and more with fast delivery all through the Pizza Hut app at pizzahut.com. Special thanks to the Heron family and their South Jersey Pizza Hut team. By Liberty Fence, for 3 generations, the Liberty Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood, PVC, or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings, and landscape packages, Liberty Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. When you want to take your backyard or landscaping to the next level, rush to your laptop and blitz your way to www.libertyfence.com. It's a carry for Wallace on 1st down for Millville. And we have an injured Brave after a gain of about 4. And we'll stop the clock with 8:58. And a 2nd and 6 coming up. And tonight's game is also brought to you by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville service techs are known to figure out the toughest of those pesky lights on your dashboard. Toyota of Turnersville, just a short drive right on Route 42 in the heart of the Turnersville Auto Mall, and a proud sponsor of Williamstown Braves football. Alexander Holloman, the injured Brave, will check on his condition when we come back.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, shoes.
Got the mustard. Welcome back. That's Alexander Holloman, senior DB, who has shown flashes of brilliance early on in this season. Still down. It appears to be a cramp. That's what we're told. It's a cramp. And there's the back of Tony Lantine, president of the Williamstown Huddle Club. Some would say it's a good thing they're not showing his face. I'm not one of those to say that. He's talking to Mike DeLaurentis right there. Longtime official in South Jersey. Hey, by the way, you know that there is a shortage of officials, as Holloman is going to get up under his own power. So if you're enthusiastic about football, become a part of the NJFOA South Football Officials Association and join us to officiate high school football. A diverse community of 250 plus members oversees every high school football game in southern New Jersey. Our team upholds the highest standards of the game. We're advocates for sportsmanship, guardians of player safety, and champions of fair play. You ready to join us on the field? The 2024 cadet class kicks off on March 6th. Zamat on second down. That is a center field interception on the miscommunication, and Zerbe running it back, and he's thrown out of bounds at the 48-yard line by Lozzi Brooks, and he's got something to say as he comes off the field. Watch again. I'm not sure what happened if Brooks went one way and Zamat thought he was going another way, but on the interception, there's some frustration from Lozzi Brooks. And he throws him out of bounds. The officials are talking about it. I don't know if they've got a flag or not. I didn't see one come down. The only thing it could be is if he was already on the line out of bounds, but as ugly as it looked, it was definitely clean. But they're still talking about it. And one of the officials is demonstrating that Brooks grabbed Zerbe and threw him backwards, and Ronnie Gordon, I think, is successful in talking him into it. Let's see, Jim Banner. So we have a hold against Williamstown, but I wonder if that's after the interception. That's going to be the key if it's after the interception. So the Braves are going to get it, and they're going to get 5 more yards. And it's a 1st and 10 following the interception. A chance to get in the end zone again. They start at the Millville 45.
On the play!
That's Davidson. Over the middle, it's tipped and almost caught still by Harold Hill. That would have been a brilliant catch. As it stands, it's 2nd down. We're live in Williamstown. It's 14-6, Millville in front. Chris Lozzi in the booth. Still 100 degrees in the booth, but it's getting better. David Virgilio directing, producing, magician, doing it all. Bobbled snap. Zerbe's alert to get it. Avoiding disaster. Another bad snap. And a 3rd and 16. Wow. So we'll wait for our statistician extraordinaire, Mr. Wade Inge, to chime in now. And if you're paying attention to the yardage, it's a lot of negative because of that. Davidson on 3rd down to throw it. Under pressure, he got it away, and it's caught. Now they say no, that Zerbe dropped it. Incomplete, stops the clock, and it's 4th down. 4th and 16, and the Zerbe interception is wasted as the Braves will punt it away. Be nice if we can get the time. Brooks by himself. It was his personal foul on the interception. Another snap. This one bounces on Acello. He's got to chase it. He's going to run for it. A flag is down, and Acello is too. And he only can get to the 45-yard line. And now we'll check the flag, and it looks like it's an illegal formation against the Braves, so that'll be declined. And Millville will take it at the 45. Great pursuit by Kevin Smith, senior defensive back. He came through, and another bad snap. So the penalties declined, and now Jim Banner's microphone is going south again. And we'll go the other way. So Millville will take it. They'll have a first down at their 45-yard line. So the latest we've got from Mr. Inge, 9 penalties, 74 yards for Millville, but that was at halftime. So it's 10 for 94. 5 for 45 now for Williamstown. No, 11 for 109 now for Millville. First down for the Bolts. At the 45, it's a handoff up the middle and only gets a yard, and guess what? Another flag as Wallace is taken down. And he's talking, the umpire is, to the offensive line, so this is going to be a hold. And that's going to push back the Thunderbolts to first and 20. New rule change this year, any foul that's behind the line of scrimmage. Enforcement spot will be the previous spot. So it'll bring it back to the 35. Bad news at Citizens Bank Park. 3-2 Marlins. They're in the 6th inning. This is Wallace from the shotgun. Another hold is coming, and Wallace is taken down at the 36. And I wonder if the Braves want to decline this, or if they want to take him back more. We'll see what happens now. Jim Banner. So they're going to take it. Guess what, friends? It's now first and 30. Penalties now for Millville. 129. 13th flag. Bert Ayala is going to have something to say to his boys after this one. That's Demir White. Long way to go. It's a good look at Jake Sept, stepping, throwing near side. Caught, but he lost his footing, and Shamar Collins can only get what he gets when he catches it. Right at the 25-yard line. So they're going to give him a yard, and it'll be second down and 29. The first down marker is the Williamstown 45. And I have no idea what's on the clock right now. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we'll get an announcement. In any event, it is second down and a long way for Millville. A bunch to the right for Sept, and he looks left, lofts it, and it's behind Brooks, and he couldn't come up with the one-handed catch. And it'll bring up a third down and very long for Millville. You wish it was 3rd and 19. It's 3rd and 29. Third down, a long way to go. That's brother Joseph Zamat. There's a whole gaggle of them. Don't forget Josh. Here's that Brave defense, and how about them? Done the job tonight. Superstars on the other side of the field, and they're holding their own and then some. Zamat in trouble, chased out, he got it away, and that pass is incomplete. Teron Hale was the target. 4th down, another Williamstown stop. Harold Hill. See if he can get a return. How are we doing with the comments? Anybody have anything to say on our broadcast? We're checking on that. We don't know the clock. We'll hope we can get it between possessions here. Zamat. So we'll read them here. Oh, this is a terrible kick from Zamat. Wow. There's a shank and then there's that. And now we're going to check and see where they're going to spot it. Oh boy. Watch this field judge come in. He's still coming. He's still coming. He's still coming. He's still coming. How about the 32-yard line? 9-yard punt. Braves in business again. All right, what do we got? We got, oh my God, Demir is a dog. Who put the score on Max Preps to 75-0? Oh, you're wrong. Ville putting up 40 in the second half. I assume that's Pleasantville. Or Millville. That's all we got. Why would someone put 75-0 on Max Preps? So nothing of importance. Thank you very much for that. So here we go for the Braves. 1st and 10. Davidson fakes the handoff. It's a screen. Wade in open space. And a cutback will get inside the Millville 30. So it's a gain of close to 6. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. Make it 2nd down and 6. Just inside the 30, Davidson again. Another high snap. This is Hill. Breaks 1 tackle. He's to the 26. He'll be short by 2 yards, and he'll bring up 3rd down and a couple. And now Hill is hurt. So we'll see if we can get the time when we come back, but the Braves are on the move.
Pizza Hut's stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, shoes. Sunset.
Appears to be a cramp from Harold Hill. As we bring you back to Williamstown, it's 14-6. Millville has the lead tonight. Let's see if we can get, since we've got this time, let's go for getting some scores, right? Got it here somewhere. Where was it? No. Oh boy. Here's an ugly stat from Mr. Inge. Minus 36 yards rushing for the Braves, and of course that's attributed to all those bad snaps. Wow, that's terrible. That's horrible. Oh, come on. We don't want that. What do we want? Let's try this. As Harold Hill helped off the field. There we go. New Jersey High School's on the scoreboard tonight. There we go. Load them up. We come back to action. It's a 3rd down and 3. Whistle, and Ron Gordon just leaped about 9 feet up in the air because he knows his Braves jumped. And 3rd and short now becomes 3rd and about 7. Washington Township 52, Kingsway 23. That's a final. These are 6 o'clock starts because they changed them because of the heat. Third down and 8. I'm sorry, they changed it back to 7 o'clock because of the heat. They were 6 o'clock kickoffs. Davidson on 3rd and 7. Fakes, nobody open, and he's going down. That's a sack for Millville's defense. Joe Zamat came up with the ball, but well after the fact. And no gain, and whistles again, and we have an injured player on the field. This one is a Thunderbolt, Darian Blashevitz. So let's see, go back to the scoreboard. We told you Washington Township 52, Kingsway 23. How about Lenape 23, Shawnee 21, 4th quarter score. Close game there. The Kingsway game is a final. Pleasantville 28, Salem Zip. 3rd quarter there at Pleasantville down the shore. So here it appears that Millville on 4th and 9. Braves are going to go for it. Millville in the box, and the slant is there. Down to the 11. I think it's Wade. It is. And a 1st down, and it looked like for Millville on defense, they bunched everybody up. Wade ran right by them. The slant was delivered perfectly from Davidson. Watch this. Look at this. There's nobody there. And a 4th and 9 conversion. The Braves have it. And they are outside the Millville 10. Wade is down again. Looks like he's cramping. We'll come back. We'll come back with the scoreboard. And the Braves are on the move. Somewhere inside.
Pizza Hut's stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust. Only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh. Sunset.
That's Raymond Wade, who has been responsible for 2 of the biggest plays for the Braves tonight, including an interception. And the Braves are hanging around. It's 14-6 and a 4th and 9 conversion. Unreal. Millville jumped out to a 14-0 score, and everybody in this ballpark was thinking, oh no, here we go. But give credit to this Williamstown squad as a whole, the defense in particular. Julian Gravener. There's just nothing for Zamat to throw to, and there is Raymond Wade. I could just hear Coffee now. Hydrate, hydrate, young man, hydrate. Here's an obvious Eagle fan who happens to be a doctor. I know so because he has a stethoscope. And wait, it'll take a while, so we'll give you more scores. Winslow 28, Dulcie 13. Voorhees 7, Delaware Valley 6. That's a third quarter score. 3-0 Prep over Cherokee. So we go back to action. It's 1st and 10. Outside the 10. They can get the first down, the Braves can, without scoring a touchdown. And Davidson cuts it back and can only get to the line of scrimmage, and Zamat dragged him down. That is Joseph Zamat. Camden 56, Sterling 6. So loss on the play. It is 2nd down and 12. Davidson, Thomas up the middle. Thomas still going. He's inside the 5. Still going, and he's down at about the 3. So an interesting dilemma here. It'll be, I would say, a 3rd down and about 2. Remember, they can get the first down. They go to the push and the tush. And how about Davidson? Is not in. And I don't know if we've got flags. You can't do that at the high school level. It's assisting the runner. That's correct. You can only do it in the big boy league. I'm watching too much TV, and Don Malinsky there wants to know what's going on, and you cannot do that. So the result of the play, was it a first down? Jim Banner will tell us, I think. Let's see what we got. So it appears to be, it would have been a 3rd and 2. It's now a 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 7. Make it official at the 9. The Braves need the 2-yard line. We don't know what's on the clock in the 3rd quarter, but we'll see. Just for fun, I'm going to put maybe 2:35 on there. There we go. How about this? 3rd down, and Ron Gordon's going to want a timeout, and he's going to get it. So he'll take the timeout. Big play. When we come back here in Williamstown, it's 14-6.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, shoes.
There it is. Brain trust of the Williamstown Braves. That is Nick Seidenberg, offensive coordinator. He's in there. Pat Gallagher just wanted an explanation, and I just gave it to him. So we're now at 3rd and 7. Big play. Could be the biggest play of the night so far. Davidson throws. Foley again. Did he get in? He did not, but is going to get a first down. And it's a 1st and goal. The slant from Davidson to Foley. Now here comes the hurry up. Here we go with Zerby under center. And did he get in? He did not. Millville stiffens, and it's a 2nd and goal coming up. Zerby thought he got in. The ball is at the half-yard line. And I believe this is going to run the quarter out. Oh, nope, we got an injured Thunderbolt instead, laying down at the 4-yard line. This crowd is just waiting to erupt if the Braves can get into the end zone here. I don't care who you are in high school football, nobody saw this coming. Nobody. But give credit to this Williamstown squad, this Williamstown defense, offense doing what they got to do. And they are in a position now with a chance to tie the game. I'm not sure where we are on the clock. Zerby under center again with some help. No signal, flag down again. And are they going to call assisting the runner again? They are. You cannot touch the ball carrier. This is not the NFL. Somebody's got to get word to them now. Because now the ball go back to the 6-yard line. You cannot do that. Stop watching the NFL. Another assisting the runner penalty puts the ball back at the 6. It's 2nd and goal again. We don't know what's on the clock. The way the Braves are acting, there's still time to snap it. Here we go from the 6. Thomas pushed backwards. He gets to the 4. 3rd and goal. Oh boy. Tension, whistles, and an injured Brave. What you got, Dean? We don't know. That's a guess. Dean and Sonic came over, wanted to know how much time was left. We don't know. But I'm hoping that we can get an update at some point. Here we go again. Aiden Davidson. Have a night, young man. How big is this? 3rd and goal from the 6. It's Thomas again, and he can only get to the line of scrimmage. Millville stiffens up defensively again. Kevin White, the senior, makes the stop. And it'll bring up a 4th and goal. 4th and goal for the Braves. The ball is at the 5. Here we go, folks. Thomas again. Behind Davidson. Davidson fakes, runs. Can he get in? He will not get in, and Millville with the stop. And another cramp. Davidson is stopped short of the goal line. It's at the 4-yard line. Millville will take over on downs. And we have another injured Brave. Oh, excitement turning to despair. We're back with more after this.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh.
So now, I believe we're switching sides, which means that's the end of the quarter. So we'll get it right now. So we'll fix the clock. We ended a quarter on a 4th and goal and a stop by Millville. What a stop. So we'll fix the clock. And we'll see if we can be as accurate as we can, knowing that the board is not, knowing that the, let's see what we got here. All right, we'll stop it now at 2 minutes. All right, and then we'll just, whoops. All right. No, I already hit it. So it's on the 4th already. So first down back at the 4. And nothing there on that run. That's a loss of a yard. How about the Braves? They stiffen up on defense. Demir White goes nowhere. And it's second and 11 with a loss of a yard. Here we go. That's Sept changing the play. White in the backfield. Quick toss underneath. Look out. First down to the 23. That's Keshawn Jones. Gain of 19. So a 1st and 10, 4th quarter action here in Williamstown. White tripped up. Colbert with the penetration initially. And we have a whistle. We got a flag down again. Let's see what the flag's about. Well, still have no idea what the flag is. How about Jackson Colbert? He made that play with the initial penetration. And I think it's a... There you go. Turn the game clock off. That's what Jim says, so that's what they're going to do. So it wasn't a flag. Sept in the pocket, zips it incomplete, and he has not been accurate tonight. Lozzi Brooks was the target. And it's 3rd down and 8. That's Harold Hill. Give that secondary some credit tonight. Some coverage sacks. Sept trying to force the ball into some spots. We got a 3rd down and 8. And officially the clock has been turned off. So we'll see if we can get updates as the quarter progresses. Flags on this one. The Braves are applauding. Could be going against Millville. It is. That's a false start on the Thunderbolts. The ball goes back now to the 19. And it's 3rd and 13 now for Millville. How about Williamstown defensively? Can they get another stop on a 3rd and long and flip the field again and give it another try? They were at 1st and goal from the 2. Millville stopped them because you cannot assist the runner. They fake the sweep underneath. Jones wipes out at the 38, but a first down. 16-yard gain. Another whistle and a flag. Well, what do we got? Did they get the Zamat? By the body language, it's an unsportsmanlike conduct foul against the Braves. So that will put the ball at the Brave 48, and they'll have a first down. How about that? 31 yards on that play, 16 on the catch. And 15 on the penalty, which they haven't stepped off yet. They're going to step off the penalty. And I think that's what they're going to do now. Yep. There he goes. That'll put the ball to the 48-yard line, following the unsportsmanlike. Now they'll put the 47. So an unsportsmanlike against Williamstown. Another penalty. Could be a killer. Here's Zamat to hand off to Demir White. Unbelievable stop. How about Raheem Thomas? Fired up. No gain. And a 2nd down and 10. Millville trying to get that running game going. There just isn't anything there. This defense has been playing marvelous football tonight. Actually, now it's a loss of 3 when they put the stick there. Let's make it 2nd and 12, shall we? There we go. On 2nd down. Zamat looks over the middle, and it's behind Brooks, incomplete. And a 3rd down coming up. Well, you know the old adage, if you can get your hands on it, you should catch it. We have that again, David? It was just behind him. I mean, there's Brooks at the top of the screen. Easy pitch and catch, and just dropped. So it's a 3rd down and 12. And we have another delay. Do we have a flag? We do. After all of that, we have the holding penalty against Millville. It is 9:38 Eastern Time, and we still got more than half a quarter of football to go. So the ball goes all the way back to the 41. And it's 2nd and 22. For the Bolts. Zamat, quick toss. Brooks, right side. Lozzi Brooks. Breaks a couple tackles. He's still going. Still fighting, and he's down inside the Brave 40. He's down to the 39, where it's going to be 3rd down and very short. Looked like Kennedy dragged him down finally. Official says 3rd down. He's correct. So where they're spotting it, they put it back at the 40. So looks like it's 3rd down and 3 or 4. The ball is at the 40-yard line. The marker's at the 37. So it should be 3rd and 3. Zamat from the gun. Handoff. Demir White up the middle. Untouched. And he's grabbed and he's down at the 26. First down, Millville. 14-yard run for Demir White. He has a touchdown run. And I believe Millville has called a timeout. So each team has called one timeout here in the second half. We don't know what the clock is. We can only assume. I mean, I'm going to go with probably 8 minutes, maybe less. Glad you're with us tonight on BFA. Chris Lozzi in the broadcast booth in Williamstown High School at George Ormsby Field. Half our crew here, half our crew at Hamilton. We didn't get a score yet from there. We're going to launch their. Let's see if we can get on their feed. I'm sure that's over. This might be the only game in town now. Nope. See if we can find it. Got to get a score on that. Back to action, 1st and 10, Millville. They're at the 27. Jacob Zamat. A long line of Zamats. They run the pitch. They get Hale in open space, and he can't do anything. And guess what? A flag is down. About that. No, we got homework to do here. Let's see. Say that again. Yeah, that's where I'm looking at it. Yep. So the holding penalty will put the ball back to the 35. And it's now first down at 17. Oh boy. Zamat in the pocket. Chased out by Foley. Open on the far side is White. And White gets to the 25. Something fell. I don't know if it was a flag or a bug. It's not a flag. So it'll be a manageable second down and 9. 8 yards on that play to White. Second down, 9. This one, Demir White kicks to the outside. Look at that cut back down to the 15, and he'll have a first down for Millville. Talk about some brilliance. That's brilliance.
First down, Millville.
So a first down, Thunderbolts. So now, first and 10 at the 15, and we got a final 26-12. Hamilton beat Highland. There you go. Meanwhile, we got a handoff down to the 9-yard line.
Number 22, Samir White, the ball carrier. Tackle by number 58, Jack Cummins.
I believe that was Demir White. And Jack Cummins is limping. So now it is a 2nd down and 5. Looks like the ball is outside the 10-yard line. Zamad and White are in the backfield. And you've got Jones and Brooks. And this is a fake. Throws near side, the fade. And Hale ran out of room in the end zone. We got another flag. Please say we don't have another flag. We don't. So now, 3rd and 5. Oh, now what? There's a player that was off for the equipment. Now it's a member of the offense. So it'll be 3rd and 5 again. With motion, Zamat, White off the near side, got space, and White fights for the goal line, and he's short. He's just short. They'll put him at the 1. Here comes Hurry Up. Zamat from the shotgun. White stopped at the goal line. Did he get in? There's no signal. He's not in. And the Braves stiffen a little bit. 2nd and goal. Jack Cummins, Raheem Thomas. It's Holloman. Limping a little bit. Ball just inside the 1. Oh, but the Braves had their chance. Zamat, White off the right side, and he'll score. So Millville touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Demir White's 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. Every week it's been something different, but this is a new one. You got 1st and goal and assisting the runner twice. Wow. So now we wait for the point after. And we'll find out how much time is left as well, but this is Lewis. There's a look at the new scoreboard. Blocked, it was grounded, and it's still a 2-score game here in Williamstown, 20-6. 2 timeouts left for the Braves.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sheesh, sunset.
Welcome back. Here we are. Hello, Chris Lozzi here in the booth. We have had quite a football game tonight. Nobody expected this. The high-flying Millville Thunderbolts were shut down by the Braves tonight. But now they lead 20-6. 2 Demir White rushing touchdowns and a Jake Zamat touchdown pass to one of the best players in the state, not the country, in Lozzi Brooks. Williamstown, though, getting good quarterback play from Aiden Davidson. More miscues. We'll talk about that later. But here we are, 20-6, as Lewis is ready to kick it away to Harold Hill. We do not know how much time is left. It's being kept on the field. We'll hopefully get a number on that. Meanwhile, this one is at the 7. Here comes Harold. Here comes Harold. Here goes Harold. Cross midfield, and a good return by Harold Hill. He's all the way down to the 39. About a 51-yard kickoff return to get things started. It's just a matter of outrunning the blockers. You know, if Randy Brown was on this broadcast, the special teams coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens, stay in your lane, stay in your lane. At the 38, got to get a quick score. Davidson looks over the middle to the 35, and Harold Hill, that's it. It's a gain of 3. And a tackle by Zamat and Hale. There's Hill. Talked to him last night at the coach's show. Said, you're on the brink of doing something spectacular, young man. He said, I know. Could it be tonight? Second down, 7. Davidson in trouble. Gets away once, but not the second time. And Xavier McBride slams him down. There's Big Xavier, and that's a loss. And it's 3rd down and 14. The ball is at the 42. And the marker's the 28. Foley and Wade at the bottom of the screen. Davidson over the middle, picked off. He was waiting for it. And there goes Hale. And this is a pick 6. Touchdown. Tyron Hale. And that would ice it. Well, threw it right at him, and Hale just stood there. I mean, he was able to just play possum. We're going to run that again if we can. Can we run that again? Now that we have an injured Brave. We got it again, David, or no? Okay. Take your time, because we've got an injured Brave. How about it? We don't have it. Well, it's a pick 6. 51 yards for Tyron Hale. Well, we do have it. Here we go. He just stood right there and waited. Right there and waited. How about 62 yards? Then he goes untouched down the left sideline. And that should ice this one. Obviously, the Braves, if you look at the scoreboard here, George Ormsby Field, it says the Braves have 18. But that's not the case. And they're going to go for 2 to try to chase the point that they missed. White right side, stop, Jackson Colbert. So he came in with the penetration, no 2-point conversion. 26-6 Millville.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a ½ pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like,
look of despair. For one, that's Jawan Carney. And a pick six that iced this one. It was 20-6. Braves got a great kickoff return from Harold Hill. 52 yards to be exact. Set up at the 38-yard line. And the third play, Aiden Davidson threw a pick six. And he has performed wonderfully tonight. The junior quarterback has. Meanwhile, this is Lewis. And this is Harold Hill again. Still going. Harold Hill. He's gone. 10. Touchdown. He had one last week that was called back. This one is not. Unofficially 88 yards. And the Braves answer when they have to. We just don't know how much time is left. There's Harold Hill. Uh-huh. 88 yards is right. He caught it at the 12, and nobody put a finger on him at all until the very end when Lewis almost caught him, but he couldn't. And a Williamstown timeout. Which I'm not sure why you would burn one of your two timeouts left, because you need the ball twice. So down by 14. I think you would go for two here. Because it doesn't hurt. And if you kick it, then the touchdown and the extra point, would do it. Unfortunately, the extra point attempt tonight was blocked. So we'll see. That's probably why the timeout, they weren't sure what they were going to do, and they are definitely going to go for two. Zerby wanted to make sure they had the right play. And here we go. 2-point try. Half-tally is the fullback, flag down. Davidson off the deflection. Another flag down. It's Kennedy, but now we'll check the flag. Millville's going to the sideline. No, it's an illegal formation against the Braves, as they had 5 men in the backfield. Can we have that again? And can we stop it when they line up? Let's see what we got.
Yo, put that flag in your pocket.
Let's see. Couldn't tell. Ron Gordon doesn't think so. That's just a frustrating night for that young man right there. Coaching in his third game as head coach of the Braves. Now from the 8, the 2-point conversion. Bad snap, Davidson fields it. Chase, gonna run, now throws, and it is incomplete. It doesn't matter, it's short of the goal line. And Millville gets a stop on the 2-point conversion. So it's 26-12, and we don't know the clock. Ron Gordon, Aiden Davidson. Coach has got a lot to be proud of tonight. There he is. How about that man? Jordan Kennedy doing good things on both sides of the ball. Those guys have been busy all night. think Jim's had enough of the microphone tonight, and I don't blame him. And we'll no doubt set up for the onside kick. That's to come. That's Keaton Acello, number 44. Joey Kopachewski, number 10. Cole Snyder. As we got an identification on him. And he's getting instructions from the official. As we go onside, we'll see where they go with it. Got to have 5 on either side of the ball. Can't bunch up. Can't turf it into the ground. They make it so difficult for you. Here we go. Here it comes. It's right up the middle, and it's going to be scooped up at the 43-yard line for Millville, and it was Hale. Again, we do not know how much is left on the clock, but the Braves fought gallantly tonight, and once again, penalties stopped them. Had a chance to score and tie the game, perhaps. The first and goal at the 2. You got to know that you can't learn this game watching television. The rules are different. It's not Jalen Hurts, it's not the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's not the NFL. Cannot touch a ball carrier. At the 43. Again, we don't know how much time is left, but the Braves have only one timeout left. Our score is 26-12. And now Jim Banner is telling Jake Zamat, just take a look at that official. He'll tell you when you're at the bottom. But there might not be much time left because he's taking a knee. One of the latest we've ever left here. It's after 10 o'clock. So again, the Braves fought valiantly. They truly did, and good defense tonight. Got to clean up the penalties. Well, Millville will go to 2-1, and the Braves will still look for their first victory next week. And that ought to do it. I guess there's no time for another snap, and that'll end it. Yep, that'll end it. So the Braves will drop to 0-3, and for Millville, they'll improve to 2-1. They came in here with all the stars, and Williamstown more than held their own. But Millville's going to win 26-12. And again, the Braves will look for their first win. It's a special Thursday night telecast of Williamstown Braves football next week, the 14th, at Lenape. It's at 7 o'clock. So for the entire crew, this is Chris Lozzi, Dave Virgilio, produced, directed, sweat, did everything humanly possible. Jarrett Garcia was on the camera. Short crew tonight. The executive producers of BFA Sports are Bob Haydak, Doug Stasic, and Jim G. For the entire crew and for all of us at BFA, I'm Chris Lozzi. Good night from Williamstown.